Hello to all of you people from the Czech Republic, and also to all of you people beyond the Czech Republic. This includes Slovak people, people from the Slovak Republic, also known as Slovakia till recently. So, all of you Czechoslovakians out there, and all of you non-Czechoslovakians out there, you're welcome to watch this video, but please remember, there's one rule: you have to like the video. Do it now. I'm waiting. Okay. Thank you. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't think I'm serious. Although it would be cool if you liked it. So we're looking at JimJam. A jam, a jam, a jam, 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 a jam, jam, a jam, 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 jam. Going to the gym. This is my jam. Bob the Builder knows who I am. We're best buddies with Bob the Builder and Splotch the Kangaroo. So yeah, Bob has all these amazing friends who some of them are humans, some of them are non-humans, but they're all pretty much friends, and everybody respects Bob the Builder because he's the guy who fixes everything, who solves all the problems in their community, etc. So JimJam shows Bob the Builder, and it says that it's gonna be next. So what else does JimJam show? JimJam shows a lot of shows, cartoony shows even. Wait a tiny little bit. Yep, it's the Czech version, alright. There are other JimJam versions. I think Poland has a JimJam channel, and other countries might also have a JimJam channel. But not all countries have a JimJam channel. In fact, very few people do. Mostly it's Eastern European countries for some reason. Perhaps Hungary might have one, I don't know. So they're showing some ancient cartoons, which I absolutely love. Well, maybe this is not that ancient. These look fairly modern to me. These could be from the 2000s. Could be fairly recently made cartoons. It's just that they look so good. That's why I think so. Angelina Ballerina. You know, when I really like a cartoon, I assume it's old because they used to make better cartoons back in the day. At least according to my opinion, my totally biased, subjective opinion. So yeah, we got a tightrope clown. No offense, this person literally is a clown. I'm not calling him names. I'm just naming his profession. His profession is to be a clown, a professional clown. So this is an interesting cartoon. It seems to have been created in a 3D computer generated environment, but they're using some kind of plugin to convert it to make it look like it's 2D. It doesn't look too bad though, actually, right? It looks kind of okay. Okay. Huh, interesting. Like, what if we converted a Disney Junior continuity where everything is in 3D and we made a version where everything looks like kind of cartoony? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? If I had a working plugin that would actually be capable of doing that, that would be awesome, right? So we see this cartoon about a dog with a hairdryer who blows the dog away with his hair drying powers. And then he has a shovel or a spade. Let's call a spade, okay? Because spades are not shovels. Totally not. They're totally different instruments. JimJam, Hit Entertainment PLC. Next, Kipper. This dog is called Kipper apparently. I'm deducting that by logic. I'm using logic to deduct that this dog's name is Kipper and that these are My Little Ponies, even though I do not own ponies and I never will own ponies. One of them seemed to look like a unicorn. Are ponies actually unicorns? Are ponies and unicorns the same thing? I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. These cartoons are pretty awesome, I must say. Most of them are, and there's just no way around it. These cartoons are superior. Whoa, the tiny dinosaurs. I would love to watch this again. If only Henry and his bucket full of dinosaurs, is that what it's called? Well, I don't remember anymore. I remember this cartoon existed, and I don't really remember watching it, but I should have. I mean, I would, even nowadays, like if I saw this cartoon right in front of me right now, I would want to watch at least 5 minutes of it. And that's saying something, because I don't really have too much patience. I'm like all over the place. I'm like, you know, I can't watch a movie, because watching a movie takes like a week for me, because I can't watch anything more longer than 10 minutes, you know. But we're off topic again. So we're looking at JimJam, the channel called JimJam from the Czech Republic, where Czech kids watch it and see all of the cartoons that it shows. So it shows some kind of crayon cartoons, and who could forget Thomas and Friends? I remember it used to be called Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. I think it's the same cartoon, just with a different name, because Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends is kind of a long name, right? It's easier to say Thomas and Friends. So yeah, Teletoon, they're showing a lot of cartoons from Teletoon, I must say. Well, JimJam, what is that? A balloon? Is that a bubble? Did the elephant blow a bubble or a balloon? Did it blow up a balloon? I don't know. Next, Thomas and Friends. And Friends. Yes, I love this cartoon. It has a nice announcer and all that good stuff. There's a lion who's totally telling the truth. He ain't lying, right? There's Brit. So what else? What else? Guess how much I love you. Whoa, that's a corny title. It's a corny name, but I mean, it's okay. It's okay. There are worse types of corny. This is actually a good type of corny, right? If you actually believe somebody's saying that, then it's cool. But if it's like, I don't think this is true, then it feels corny, right? Scroll Studios. It feels like it says Scribble. It should say Scribble Studios or something. Scroll. What is that even? I don't think scroll is even a real word, but it's a made-up word. The Walt Disney Company Australia. Whoa, what was that? That was interesting. A Walt Disney Company. So many sponsors. So many. Oh, HR. A lot of German companies took part in producing this. Interesting. Australians like to partner up with Germans, I noticed, when they create cartoons. So yeah. Oh yay, Oswald. I love this. One of my favorites. Like one of the very few things that I really enjoy when I see, that make me happy when I see them. Because a lot of these 3D CGI cartoons, like, yeah, I've gotten used to them over time, but they're still not tickling my heart, you know? They're not making me fall in love with them immediately. But some of these cartoons, like, yeah, I've known them for a very long time, and now when I see them, like, even though I haven't watched them much in the past, it just feels nice. It just feels nice to see them. And these dinosaurs, whoa, like Dinosaurs, I love it. I love this possibly even more than Oswald. I don't know. I don't really remember these cartoons too well, though. I should watch them, but I don't know where to watch them. JimJam? Well, this continuity is actually pretty old. I don't know if JimJam shows it anymore. It's from May 25th, 2018, so it's from a year ago. At least a year ago. Alright, today's June 7th, 2019, for anybody who's curious, who does not know what day today is. Right, the day of this recording is June 7th. So yeah, June is a very good month. Everybody loves June, don't you? Right? So JimJam shows a lot of cartoons, including this weird one. Like, this is insane and weird. This feels like it could have been created somewhere in Asia, in like distant, remote locations in Asia where they. Okay, like, I don't know. Kipper every day. Kipper looks nice. I like these. I like the style of this. It looks like a lot of effort was put into it, and it's a 2D hand-drawn cartoon, so it's not a CG computer-generated cartoon, which for some reason, I have a dislike for it. Even though there's some cartoons that are an exception, and I kind of like them, but they can never like compare to 2D cartoons for some reason. I don't know. That's just me. So yeah, they're showing this weird cartoon again. I should learn how it's called. Maybe I could learn how it's called, but I mean, I can't know all of the cartoons in the world, right? Universe, every day. Universe. This is how this show is called. It shows planets and space and stuff. and some kind of cartoon characters. So we're nearing the end of the video. Bye bye. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like.